Welcome back, Street Soldiers.
I got some fine tuning, but you know.
Revolutionary Radio, keeping you alive and free. It is a community radio show.
Dr. Joseph Marshall Jr. is the founder of the anti-violence movement called Alive and Free. Followers from across the country tune into his weekly radio program, Street Soldiers, a name Dr. Marshall uses to describe people working to eliminate violence in their communities.
We asked you, Street Soldiers, what was the greatest issue facing the community? Let's go to line 2 and talk to Brandon. Brandon, how you're on Street Soldiers?
Most of all, I think it boils down to the family.
Yeah.
And not having those positive role models for those, for those kids.
I really am just somebody that wants young people to stay alive and free. And it's really pretty simple. I want them to have the life that they should have, and I want the community to be safe.
You gotta fight back. You gotta fight back.
To help keep his own community safer, Dr. Marshall co-founded the Omega Boys Club.
You're either part of the problem or part of the solution. I'm trying to get that young person to be a part of the solution to contribute to a world without violence. One of the rules we teach them is sort of an advocate word, and that is, if you want things to change, change begins with you. You know, our motto here is staying what? Alive and free.
Dr. Marshall started the club after years of working as a middle school teacher and witnessing too many of his students get off track. He wanted to reach young people in ways that he couldn't as a teacher.
We got a room full of folks and a bunch of new people, and the whole thing tonight is getting to know you. Zinga, come here, you first.
Oh gosh, the first time I came to Omega back
The
then,
phrase I use is they were getting A's in math but F's in life. I mean, everything from me going to funerals of former students killed in some sort of drug or gang-related violence to girls getting pregnant at the age of 16. Being a good teacher wasn't enough. I wanted things to change, and so that change begins with me. I could meet you stopping you on the block trying to do something. I don't care really how it is. The most important thing is how things turn out. I'm gonna push you a little bit. Tell me some of the things that you feel you need to work on.
my anger and my pain.
Maybe self-confidence.
When I first came to Omega, I was smoking weed. I didn't feel good about doing that.
My home life was just in shambles. Didn't have an ally.
And all these young people, they're great human beings, they have voices, and they have the potential to do a lot of good or a lot of harm. And my job is to help them be an instrument of good.
Dr. Marshall, he woke me up from my slumber to my culture.
So today, I have my anger and I have my pain under control. I'm able to process it out. I'm able to deal with it accordingly.
I'm going to school right now. I'm majoring in business. You know, I'm learning right now to become a man.
Dr. Marshall's club teaches young people 3 main rules to live by.
There's nothing more valuable than an individual's life. And we tell them that a friend is someone that will never lead you to danger.
I want you to tell me one thing that you got put in a position to do something where you didn't want to do it. And you didn't have a choice.
Respect comes from within. No one can disrespect you if you respect yourself.
To the new people, I've heard it said here like time and time again, like this is like the right step into the future.
This new way of thinking, along with academic support, has helped hundreds of young people change the direction of their lives and set goals for themselves they had never imagined before. For those who want to go to college, Dr. Marshall pledges the financial support to make it possible.
The college piece is something I committed to them that if they could beat the streets, they could pick the college and I'd find the money.
I never heard anyone tell me that they wanted to send me to college. I never even believed that it was an attainable goal, and Dr. Marshall really helped plant that seed. Honestly, I thought he was crazy, but he actually ended up doing what he said and sent me to college.
Joe Marshall, for rescuing our children and restoring their belief in themselves and in their future, we are honored to present you with an Essence Award.
As Dr. Marshall and his achievements with the Omega Boys Club and Street Soldiers became known nationally, other advocates in the field began adopting his model of youth development and violence prevention.
I gotta thank the group that put me up here. That's all the homies, all the boys in the hood, all the ones that people say would not listen, wouldn't give me 5 minutes. They defied you.
When I began to realize, oh, you really do know how to keep young people alive and free, then I gotta get this out to others. I feel like a doctor with a cure.
Violence can be curbed, children's lives can be spared, and communities can be made safer.
It's the same everywhere. It's Seattle, it's Los Angeles, it's Cape Town, South Africa, which is why what we do right here at headquarters, we can take anywhere and give it to anybody, because if violence is the same, then the cure. The cure is the same.
A child has to see it done right in order for the child to do it right.
I agree.
He's a regular human being at the same time, but yet he does extraordinary things. And to be a part of that energy and to be a part of that love, is just an amazing thing. It makes me a better person. Sometimes I guess he doesn't even know I study him. I study the integrity that he has.
Yes, pleasure. I'm coming back.
It's your first time?
Yeah.
Keep coming back, man.
I have to come back.
Come back.
We'll be back next week. And in the meantime, you know what you got to do, and that is stay alive and free. We'll see you next week right here on Street Soldiers.